Did you see that movie, Night of the Living Dead? Did you know that movie was based on a true case? The 1980s were a pivotal time for horror films, especially for the zombie genre. The market was flooded with content from the indie scene to the big budget studios. There was money to be made with a simple idea of a corpse coming back to life and eating humans. Whether it be a post-apocalyptic setting or a virus outbreak, there was nothing that couldn't or wouldn't work for a scary story to be told with any budget on hand. The Return of the Living Dead from 1985, directed by Dan O'Bannon, is a standout in the horror genre and a personal favorite of mine among zombie films. It's a game changer that revolutionized the zombie movie landscape with its blend of graphic violence, dark humor, and a punk rock style. It offers a fresh and exciting experience for viewers. Released during the 1980s horror boom, this film distinguishes itself from earlier works, such as George A. Romero's trilogy, Night, Day, and Dawn of the Living Dead series. It injects a high-octane energy and a sense of chaos into a zombie apocalypse, making it a must-watch for horror fans seeking a unique take on the zombie horror. The story follows two warehouse workers, Frank and Freddy, who accidentally release a toxic gas that brings the dead back to life. When this gas leaks into a nearby cemetery, the dead rise up fast, hungry, and oddly smart. We have other interesting characters that play fun roles. Freddy's punk buddies are also in for the ride of their lives, who are just wanting to pick up Freddy from his work shift. They end up waiting in a nearby cemetery, not knowing that where they are, the zombies are ready to rise and party. It's a simple horror story that delivers fun, dark humor. If you don't take it too serious, then you'll enjoy what Dan O'Bannon gave us for entertainment. The 1980s were known for special effects. There was no CGI used in the film Return of the Living Dead. Every scene that involved gore or zombies was all practical effects done by a team of people. A few names that worked on the film are Tony Gardner and Craig Catton. As a fan of practical effects, all I can say is that there's nothing like films from our past that bring an illusion of movie magic to the screen from this era of filmmaking. The budget cost of The Return of the Living Dead was roughly $4 million and made just over a little $14 million in theaters. During its time, the film was considered a success in the financial department. Today, The Return of the Living Dead has countless VHS, DVD, Blu Ray, and 4K Blu Ray releases over the years, solidifying its place in movie history as a zombie horror comedy that can stand out on its own subgenre. Not everyone will enjoy the same horror as me, but we can all say and agree that the 1980s horror genre was a time of great entertainment. Hey there, YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a 4K Blu-ray unboxing I wanted to share with you guys. I'm a big horror fan, especially of zombie horror, whether it be the old school from the 70s right up to the 80s, and the 90s had some decent horror zombie films. You can tell they were kind of branching off into more CGI computer effects from that stage on, but I can't complain. I like all zombie movies, whether they're good or bad, or low budget to high studio production. My sister actually bought me this while she was at the mall. She knows I'm a big horror fan, especially of zombie movies. Something very interesting I wanted to watch on here is the work print that they have on here. So it has tons of special features, all interesting stuff that you can geek out on, but I'm curious about the work print, so I may check this out sometime this weekend after I edit this video, because I actually still love VHS quality for some reason. I know it sounds funny, sounds crazy, but yeah. Something else I didn't film was she also bought me the Return of the Living Dead Part 2, the Blu Ray Collector's Edition, which I may do a separate video in the future on that one, so that'll just give me something to do and research again and geek out on, so keep that in mind. I think overall it's a great collector's item to have for any horror fan. The amount of special features you get, the work prints, so many goodies on these 3 discs, and I'd recommend it to anybody if you can grab it, pick it up. Alright, so I guess I'll probably end it here with the commentary, and I'll let the slides continue for the next minute or two, and I'll say goodbye here, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. Take care, happy collecting, and I'm wishing everybody well. Adios.